From the mysterious smile of the Mona Lisa to the towering presence of the Statue of Liberty, certain icons are instantly recognizable around the globe. But behind these famous faces and structures lies fascinating and often surprising true stories that are rarely told. In this video, we're diving deep into the history and secrets behind some of the world's most famous icons. You won't believe the untold stories hiding behind these symbols of culture and history. First up, the Mona Lisa. Sure, it's probably the most famous painting in the world, but do you know who she really is? There's been endless speculation about her identity. Some say she was Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a wealthy Florentine merchant. Others believe it's a self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci himself. But here's the kicker. During World War II, the Mona Lisa was actually hidden to protect her from being stolen by the Nazis. This iconic smile disappeared into a series of secret hideouts across France. It's not just a masterpiece. This painting survived war, theft, and even an acid attack. Next up is the Eiffel Tower, one of the most visited monuments on the planet. But did you know it wasn't meant to be a permanent structure? When it was built in 1889 for the World's Fair, Parisians actually hated it. They called it an eyesore. After the fair, the plan was to tear it down. But it survived, not because of its beauty, but because it became useful for radio transmission in World War I. From ugly metal eyesore to beloved cultural icon, the Eiffel Tower's journey was as unpredictable as it was improbable. The Statue of Liberty isn't just a symbol of freedom, it's a gift from France to the United States. But here's something you probably didn't know. The statue was almost never completed. Fundraising efforts in both France and the US stalled, and for a time, Lady Liberty was missing more than her iconic torch. She didn't even have a head. It was only after Joseph Pulitzer, yes, the guy behind the Pulitzer Prize, launched a campaign encouraging citizens to donate that the statue was finally finished and assembled in New York Harbor. Fun fact, her internal structure was designed by the same guy who designed the Eiffel Tower. Most people think the Hollywood sign has always been a symbol of the entertainment industry, but it actually started out as a real estate advertisement. Originally, it read Hollywoodland, and was built in 1923 to promote a new housing development. It wasn't until the 1940s, when the film industry was booming, that the land was dropped, and it became the symbol of glamour, fame, and movies that we know today. Funny how something so iconic started out as a real estate gimmick. Finally, let's talk about the Great Wall of China. Most people think it's one continuous wall built to keep invaders out, but in reality, it's a series of smaller walls built by different dynasties over 2,000 years. Here's another myth buster. Despite what you've heard, you can't actually see the Great Wall from space with the naked eye. So while it's undoubtedly a feat of engineering and one of the most iconic structures on Earth, the wall's story is much more complex than the popular narrative suggests. So there you have it. The true stories behind some of the world's most famous icons. Next time you see one of these legendary symbols, you'll know there's so much more to the story than meets the eye. Want to hear more fascinating stories from history? Hit that subscribe button and make sure to like and comment on which icon surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.